7 years on, and I'm here with our two fantastic fraud caseworkers. Just to go through, how does it feel? Well, you're one of the originals, aren't you?
That's
7
right.
years. Who'd have thought?
Well, I'm still as passionate about the role as I ever was. It's a shame that the role exists, but clearly there is a need for that in Sussex and nationally, and I'm just proud to, you know, represent the county and do what we can for victims of fraud.
Has it changed much from when you first started, or are the victims the same? Are issues more complex, or?
I would say, unfortunately, the scale has increased, but we can see that fraudsters play on any opportunity to exploit people. So we've got cost of living, haven't we? We've had COVID. And once again, the thing that remains true is that anybody can be a victim of crime.
And do you find most of your victims are they live alone, so they're even more vulnerable in that respect?
A great proportion do, and people have other conditions that may impact on their ability to detect fraud, so that will make them more susceptible to becoming a victim, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's really sad, isn't it? So come on, standout case. What springs to mind?
Just recently I supported an elderly victim. She was 80 years old. She recently had a fall. Broke her hip, went into hospital, obviously received the medical treatment that she needed. She came home and also needed a lot of support at home. Her son was there supporting her, going out helping, getting the shopping, getting little bits and bobs, she thought. And it transpires that actually he was taking money from her account that she hadn't authorised. He ended up taking around about £8,500.
Wow.
Yeah, she reported it to her bank, and at the time the bank said it was a family matter, nothing they could do, and that was it really. So she came through to us through Operation Signature. I made contact with her and I completed a banking notification form. That goes off to the bank. It sort of supports what the victim has already said, it's coming from a professional organisation. And as a result of that banking notification form, the bank reversed their decision and refunded her the £8,500.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So since you've been doing this, I mean, sort of what sums of money have you managed to refund to victims?
I think last year it was £1 million, was it?
Yeah, over the last 18 months or so, that's about the figure we're talking, and clearly it grabs headlines, but any amount of money which a person has lost is catastrophic potentially to them, but I think as a sum, I mean, that's just one county nationally, so we can only imagine the scale of it, can't we, elsewhere?
Well, quite. I mean, that's phenomenal, really. And that poor lady, you know, whilst you've been able to get her money back, fantastic, she's still in that relationship, and it's her child that's effectively.
No,
how awful.
You know, her confidence has been dented by her own son. She thought he was helping her, and sadly, he was also just taking money that he wasn't entitled to.
It's a sad world we live in, but you guys are the angels that walk amongst, definitely. Thank you so much for spending some time today talking to me about some of the great cases that you've helped and the results you've got, and thank you for doing what you do, because you're a massive support to Sussex Police and our victims as well. Fantastic.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.